So how you guys like playing up north, man?
Cold, man. It's so cold.
Yeah.
What? You know, I'm from Florida. I ain't never been cold. I've been, it was here. I'm playing in snow, practicing in snow. You can't move. It'd be fun though. The only thing, just, you know, being a Florida boy, get to see snow, playing the snow for the first time. That's the best thing about the experience.
Can't get up early.
Huh?
Can't get up late, man. I tried to speed one time, I ran behind, I about wrecked.
What? That black ice.
Man, road so slippery.
Black ice, really. It's fun though. I like it.
Yeah, that cold games, boy. Whew. I think I had 2, 3. The Philly game past year. I had a Green Bay game. It was so cold, but it was like -9, 22 something wind chill. Man, so cold.
You played in the snow before?
Yes. Yeah. That Green Bay. Man, Green Bay was so cold. It stopped snowing. It was so cold. It snowed before, then it got so cold it wouldn't even snow, bro. It was so cold. Hurt.
Yeah,
it was that hurt. That was that hurt.
It's hard to even get to where you can get used to playing in that kind of weather.
That's what everybody said.
But it just, you know, just having that mentality though. I don't care what they throw at me. I'm going. I'm ready to go. Like when I snow, hail, sleet, well, it don't matter what it is. You know, I'm ready to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. But I'm just like, they really got a football game in this kind of weather though. Yeah. Then it's like we played in rain. We played the Jets. It was cold and rainy, but I was like, how? But you know, it's football, man. But when you get out there, you love it. Like it's so much fun.
I think it's much harder on you. Like when I was at the Houston Oilers, when you're a dome team, and the guys are used to, like you guys are in Atlanta.
You go play outside.
And then you got to go play outside in that bad weather. It's even worse, because in everything else, the weather, even here, you know, the weather gets a little bit gradually worse in November and December, and we have a chance to practice outside and win. It might not be -9, but it's, you know, 42, 35, whatever. All right, but man, when you're a dome team and you practice inside all the time, then you got to go outside. It's a bigger adjustment.
But it don't bother me, Coach. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm ready. It don't matter what they throw at me. I love when I see other people complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? I see somebody complain, I got him. Yeah. I know I got him. Because I ain't going to let this get me. I ain't going to let the weather.
They complain a lot in the NFL, though. When I first got there, man, practice, they complaining about practice. I say, bro, y'all just don't know. We get breaks in between. We got halftime. Y'all better be grateful for this. Man, we out here too long. Man, listen, this is cake, boy. Y'all better be grateful.
Man, I don't say nothing. I be out there. That's what I'm saying.
You know, run out the practice, man, y'all complaining.
You run if you want to run. You know what I'm saying? They do whatever you want to do type. I'm like, and a lot of people, you know, they'll do the bare minimum and things like that. But fortunate enough though, man, like Dan Quinn there now, like we have a standard there. So like everybody, we all get it though. Like, but you see some people, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you in the NFL, like why you don't want to be the best? Like you hear, like I can't see myself trying to do the bare minimum to just get by. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm doing something, I'm trying to be the best me every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be my best. Every time I step out there, I'm trying to be my best. I'm not trying to compete with nobody else. I'm competing with myself because I know I can beat a lot of people, but that's not the best me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I compete with myself. Like, if I go out there and put the best foot, okay, listen, I got to go out here every route full speed, or I'm going to work on this every day. You know what I'm saying?
You know, a lot of people give speeches about that. Be the best version of yourself, be the best me, because that's not normal. Yeah. And when you can do that, that makes you special. Yeah. And that's why you're always going to have an advantage over other people, because they really can't do that. And that's what you're aspiring to. Yeah. You know, a lot of people think that everyone's just like that. Yeah. They're not like that. Yeah. You got to try to make them that way. And I think that's one of the things that if you don't create a little bit of a difficult standard for people to understand how you got to overcome adversity. You know, how do you learn how to do it? Right. How do you learn how to deal with failings if you never had any? I mean, so we don't try to disappoint.
Yeah, you gotta get now, you know, y'all don't hear. You gotta get somebody to take you to that dark space too, though, because you don't know like what you can do. You know, to overcome that adversity and things like that. Like, it's like if you got a player that's playing really good, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, you're doing really good, but he probably have a lot more to offer, but you'll never know, you know. But here, you're gonna get tested. Yeah. Everything's gonna get tested. Everything gonna come up at you. Yeah. I need to see everything. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of those things, man. Like, and once you figure it out, and you like, and you know how to get there, you never gonna lose it because you know what it takes to get there. Like, you know, only person. You can't BS nobody else. You can BS everybody else, but you can't BS yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can go out here and be like, and finish first every time, but I'm at 80%, 90%. A lot of people are happy with that you're at 80%, you know, and you looking good, this and that, but you have so much more. You know what I mean? It's like, how do you find that space to get to if you haven't been there before? But here, like, helped me get there. Like, it's been some dark times, like running, just finishing, like, just getting tired, and like that's when the training actually starts. When you're tired, you fatigue. What you do when you're tired? Right. You know, are you gonna scratch? Are you gonna keep fighting? Or are you gonna lay down because you're tired? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's fun though. I ain't gonna tell you that.
Man, we had what was 8A? I think it was my I think it was my freshman year. My freshman year, I had messed my ankle up. I think they got my ankle on the field. I was like, my ankle. What's going on? Your legs broke? Your legs broke? My leg wasn't broken. No, like, man, my ankle. Like, you not here for my ankle? But from then on, though, like, if anything, man, I'd had, you know, some surgeries here and there. But, like, if anything, I'm getting up. If I can get up, I'm gone. If I lay on the field, something got to be wrong with me. If I can't play, something has to be wrong with me that I can't go. You know what I'm saying? If anything small or anything, I'm playing. I'm not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of times too, bro. Look.
Coach used to hold that little vagina side up there when you like something hurt. That's right.
Yeah, man.
You gotta try to get a credible up down on these guys now.
Man, John was talking about that when we first got up there though, like how we ain't like all doing all the team runs and then like, you know, finishing with the good on good. And then till you get there and realize you don't do that, you know what I mean? So you really gotta go through practice and just helmets, no pads. Yeah. So game day be the first time you see some stuff live, you know, so you appreciate doing that, you know, 10, 15 plays, however many plays you do it. Yeah, for real, man.
Like, you can get thing too with the league though, man. You can't get caught up in the environment you at. Like, you know, we know what hard work is, but you can kind of get lax when you go there. You know what I'm saying? If the workload is not like how it is here, you know what I'm saying? Especially it's a longer season, things like that. You got to be careful, take care of yourself, you know. But you got to find it. You got to find what works for you. You know what I'm saying? To get you going, to keep you at that high level of play. Because like if you get lax and just, you know, we work out twice and you just do what they tell you to do, like, you're probably not as strong as you used to playing at and cutting and doing certain things you used to doing. And that's where injuries and things like that can occur and come from, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you just got to find what.
But I've gotten soft around here in the last little bit.
Yeah, we been talking about that.
I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah.
We don't practice as hard as we used to. We don't practice as hard as we used to. I give them more breaks, more time off.
Yeah. Man. I heard they had it rough, huh? They had it rougher than us, huh, Coach?
Much rougher.
Man, listen, I seen y'all on TV, man. When I saw that, I don't know one thing I was like, man, I can't go there. Ain't no way. That's rough. I saw y'all boys on that documentary.
Yeah, it's real. It was real.
Like, but we were establishing something then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We was building. Like, we was trying to figure out what works, what's going on.
Y'all next. I gotta hit this fade right.
You need a spit shot, ain't it?
Y'all been trying to get this. You're not touching that. I need this right here. The 5 on the top, 1 on the side. Don't touch the bag, Jack. That good spit shot.
Oh yeah, right there you go. You right there.
He's not ready for me.
Huh?
He's not ready.
He ain't ready for you.
He ready for you, Cop? That good old spit shine. You got
I knew you guys
bumpers.
had all this going on down here. I'd have been in the chair today.
No doubt, man.
Are y'all taking care of him today?
What?
Huh?
No.
You wear a hat every day?
I had my hair been twisted up. I just took it down. I had to let it breathe, baby. I gotta let this stuff breathe.
Coach, you're gonna be late for your meeting.
I'm kind of enjoying this. What made me not?
Who's paying for these cuts? You paying, Kyle? I got it. The richest man in the field. Come on.
But back to what we were talking about. Say y'all getting soft, man. Say both of y'all getting soft, man. What's up? What's up with that? What's going on? We got to find what's up. What we need to do.
We can find.
We got to talk about what we need to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we already talked about the social media and things like that, but we need to figure out. We need to stay on their behind. You know what I'm saying? Because like at the end of the day, though, we still responsible for them. Like even they still family after they leave the University of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing too, like it's just almost like just taking ownership in everything you do. I know you preach it all the time. That's you. I know you do. It's like, but they still do it like to the point where, oh, I was late to class because my alarm clock didn't go off. Well, you set your alarm clock. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. It's like you have to take ownership in everything you do. Like how can we still instill that into, the guys now in this generation? You know what I'm saying? And we also talked about, guys transferring, trying to leave and things like that when the going gets tough. Like we just got to find that, that space to the fact where we can keep them happy, but also like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a man. Cause like at the end of the day, everybody here, like I said, is family. I never want to see family, you know what I'm saying, not succeed after football or whatever when they come to the University of Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
But ownership is important. And I always talk about that. Guys taking ownership for what they're supposed to do and how they're supposed to do it, why it's important to do it that way. But it's also important to understand partnership. Yeah. With your teammates, but also with the coaches and the people that are trying to help you do the things. Like a lot of people have a hard time when they get any kind of criticism or feedback that's not what they want from somebody else, being able to accept that and say, thank you for helping me. Right. And then the last thing is do you have enough foresight to realize what you're doing and how it affects the team and everybody else around you? Yeah. Those three things to me, ownership but partnership. Yeah. And then how does it affect everybody else? And I think that's really important to understand because some people don't have any feeling at all for how does what you do affect somebody else. Right. And then almost every time you guys come and talk to me, just like the other day when you were talking to me, you're talking about how somebody else affects the team, right, and how that affects you. Yeah. And I think when you get everybody to buy into the same things, it makes it a little easier for everybody. Yeah. Because everybody understands the expectation. So, and I think that's something that you guys all sort of have a great appreciation for because we've always had that kind of family thing here. Yeah.
You're right about it because a lot of guys do. Too, like they put that wall up. Like if you telling them something, like they always take offense to it. Like I'm telling you something wrong. I'm not.
That's how
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you out because like.
What do you say? Thank you or screw you? Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
I'm with you too, though, Coach. I absolutely agree. It's almost like you can't tell them. It's almost like getting somebody the answers to the test. You don't really want to give them the answers. I'm just trying to help you out because this is later on in life is going to help you out tremendously. You know what I'm saying? Like taking that, like Coach, like having those people skills, like team, like brotherhood, like togetherness, like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't blame nobody else. Like it's going to take you farther than football. You know what I'm saying? Everything, whatever you want to do in life, it's going to help you do that. Because like I'm putting my stamp on it and I know how hard I'm gonna work for it. You know what I'm saying? And I need this person, I need that person to make this work. You know what I'm saying? So like once you figure that out, like you can do whatever you wanna do. You can do whatever you wanna do. But it's just like we find so many beasts with this, with social media and a lot of things like to really like you said, have that, you know what I'm saying, that connection to that point.
Yeah. External factors. Yeah. How does it affect everyone?
That's how it was. Like my first year, I was so caught up in what was going on outside. People say, that I really didn't care about winning and what we was doing as a team because I felt like I won. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like my second, third year, I just stopped caring about it. You know what I mean?
And I think that's what it is. I think it takes time because I think it takes time for us to figure out.
Yeah.
Each player too.
Right. No doubt. You got a lot of players. A lot of players. Yeah.
Coach sets it and we have it, but some guys can't reach it. So once we get to know them, I think we can.
Yeah, but that whole culture creates, you know, I always talk about inward, you know, like what you control. Yeah. What can I do to do what I have to do, whether it's to be a better person, get an education, be a better player. Mm-hmm. But then with all the social media stuff, everything is outward. Yeah. You know, everything is what's coming from every place else. Yeah. So you're not thinking about what you have to do. You're thinking about what everybody else is saying. And some of that stuff is not necessarily the right information. It's not correct in terms of how it gets portrayed to you. And that's where that unrealistic reality comes in, that people have a hard time dealing with. I mean, I know a lot of people do. And it takes a lot of maturity to be able to stay, you know, what do I control? What can I do to affect things? You know, what happened yesterday is not important. You can only plan for the future, but what you really have control of is what's happening right now.
I know I used to live for them 100 likes on Instagram. Hey, what's going on to you? I used to be like, well, I can't wait to get a 10K, boy. For real. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, but see, that's
when I grew up.
But now though, you grew up. But it's good because you can talk about it.
Yeah, it's worse now though.
What year was it that you started here?
13.
13?
Yeah.
So we're talking about 5 years removed. Yeah. Maybe even 6. It's totally so
but in that little bit of time, it's changed dramatically.
Yeah, it is. Especially here right now.
Dramatically. Yeah. But it is what it is. Yeah. And I think that you have to use that as a means to get your point across. Yeah. Good, bad, or indifferent. Yeah. I mean, because that's where everybody's head's at. Yeah. And I'm at a big disadvantage because I grew up in an era where we didn't have it. Yeah. So
man, you get on social media, man.
I'm not involved.
He get on there, I'm gonna stop everything.
But people now though, bro, people want.
Yeah, he started tweeting, I'm done, man.
I still don't know how to send a text message.
You just talk on your phone, hit the little button, say what you say.
People want to know everything.
And I can't even use Miss Siri or whatever her name is. I try to send one that way and I can't get to it. So
15 seconds, man. That's it. That's what everybody want. They want all the news. They want to know what's going on. 15 seconds. That's it. People don't care about nothing no more. They just want to see it 15 seconds and they run with it. Even though if it's not even a credible source, like they're gonna run with it. Boy, you heard? Like you don't even know. You don't even know who this. You don't know nothing. Like you just gonna run with this. I'm a factual person, bro. I gotta have facts behind something. I can't believe it. I see it. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm like that. I can't see something and go tell somebody else it because I don't know if it's true or not. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm putting my stamp on it.
Can you guys even imagine though that when I was your age, there was 30 minutes of news on TV a day. Walter Cronkite, Tom Brokaw, somebody like that, the CBS Evening News. 30 minutes, that's it. You had to sit down and watch what was happening in the world for 30 minutes. That was it. That's crazy. There was no other way that you could figure out what was happening in the world. Now, you got 24/7 news all the time, plus you have social media competing with the news competing with social media. So you got all this information out there. If you watch 2 different news sources, you get a completely different rendition of what happened.
Yeah, it is. And the thing too though, it's making the world so much smaller. Like people don't want to go out and see things now. Like it's putting the world, like you can see everything. Oh, I know what that look like. I know what this is. I know what that is. I know. Even me growing up, I didn't have Instagram when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? Or Facebook. You know, it was MySpace and stuff like that. But I still wasn't on it. You know what I'm saying? I knew of it. But like that's all I knew. I just knew that area where I was from. I didn't know nothing else. I didn't know what Texas looked like. I seen it on the map, but I don't know what Texas. I don't know what Cali look. I don't know what none of these places look like if I haven't been there. And now you go on there now, and it's like people at shows and things like that. You can see everything. Like people that's why they live through a lot of people now. From social media, it'd be like, I don't need to go there. Oh, I follow this person. They popping. They got this going on. They got that going on. I need to get myself to that level so people can follow me and show them what's going on. Like it just And like I said, like you said, Coach. Like you can't change social media and things like that. That's what we have. You know what I'm saying? We gotta rock with it. What's going on, baby?
We're letting everybody in place now, huh?
No, but I'm saying this. Okay, social media and all this stuff. But when y'all took your visit here, compared to what you thought it was, probably not so much you.
Yeah.
But the younger guys, when you got here, was it like, oh, I was expecting something completely different. I didn't know everybody was this A, B, and C. Because that's what I see in recruiting, is that every time they come there, they're like, whoa. And so that's why we're thinking social media is going to get that pop.
Yeah.
Because how was it when y'all got here? I mean, was it exactly what you thought? Or were you like, man?
Off social media.
It was new to me.
Yeah, it was new, yeah. It's better now though, Cause I'm not gonna lie, like right now I give you a better like outlook on everything, especially here, like all the videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Make you wanna come in
So
better.
it is getting better.
It's getting better. It got its ups and its downs.
But I still think there's myths about Alabama football.
That's right.
There's myths out there that people get told they can't play here. People get told things that really aren't exactly right.
Listen, them guys ask me in the league, they be like, man, how was it? You know, 'cause everybody, I know y'all too on your teams, they like, how was Alabama? Like, how was it like? What's Coach Saban like? What's Nick Saban like?
Everybody respect this place.
So they respect it and they want to know what's going on about it. And I tell them all, I said, listen, if you can play, you're gonna play. Look, you gotta be accountable. You gotta you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not gonna listen, you're not gonna be in the right spot every time and things like that, and to be accountable to do your job properly, you ain't gonna play. You know what I'm saying? That's a testament to your brother, because if you don't do your job, he can't do his job.
He learned
You feel
well.
what I'm saying? I'm like, I said, it don't matter if you're a freshman, senior, whatever. If you can ball, you can ball, but you also got to be accountable, because it's gonna teach you in the long run to handle your business. Yeah.
I know. What? Just like Coach Saban. You sound just like Coach Saban. That's true.
It took me a long time to figure that out, though. It did.
My little brother want to go to Alabama, but I don't know, man. They don't know. They don't be playing. Hey, listen here. If your little brother can play, he gonna compete.
What I told you when you first got here, Calvin. What I told you, Calvin.
Come in here, work hard,
It's gonna be hard.
learn that book. You gonna earn it.
Yeah.
They're gonna put you out there. It ain't, if you're a freshman, you ain't come in, you ain't gonna play. You earn it, you gonna play.
So when you do that, you just come in and get right in front of the line. I've been sitting in there for a half hour trying to get in the chair, and you just come in. You know? All right, man. I'll see you guys later. All right, see you. I'll see you.